Vanna from Cheap Nails, helping you stay frugal with your next manicure. And in this video, we're gonna be repairing my toes! Yes, my toes are so messed up. Well, it was just a little bit of a story. Let me tell you a little bit of a story. Okay, so I hit my foot on my bed frame and it hurt really bad. Now my foot's fine, but I kind of dented my toes, like toenails, not my toes. Oh my goodness, my toes are fine. Not my toes. My toes are fine. I'm talking about my nails. That's what's damaged, is my nails. Not my feet, not my toes. It's fine. But I did hit my foot and it hurts. My foot hurt. And I hit my toenails, and oh my goodness, I hit my toenails. So they look kind of bad. And then I hit my other foot's toenails. Well, I hit my other foot and my toenails when I did an arabesque. I hit into a storage box. So my feet kind of hurt just a little bit, but my toenails is the thing that kind of got banged up in the process. I don't know how to explain this to you, but you're gonna see it in a minute. And then they were really long, so I was like, oh, okay, I need to cut them. So I went to go, I got a new nail clipper. It's a straight edge nail clipper, and I've never used it before, so I don't know how to use it. So I just never used it. So I went to, and I cut my toenails, and I cut them really short, and they look like I kind of cut them crooked, and they're really short, and they're too short, and they look so bad. Like, they look really bad. So I was like, oh my goodness, I need to repair my toenails. So yes, this whole video is going to be me repairing my toenails. So if in any way you might have, need to repair your toenails, to make them grow out, so they look nice again, this is the video for you, because I'm going to be doing it. So let's go and go fix my toenails.
Alright, here are my toenails, and as you can see, the white on my nail is clearly where they're bruised. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty sure that I've read before that if you bruise your nails, it's white, so that's what I think I've done to my nails, and they're very long, so as I told you in the intro, I took that nail clipper that I'm not really used to using, and cut them, and I feel like I cut them way too short. When I cut my toenails too short, it kind of hurts, so I never do that, so I don't know what happened there, what I was doing, but we gotta fix them, so let's get started. And you know how we're gonna fix them? Oh yeah, we're doing a DIY toe soak. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab 2 cups of hot water, and I'm gonna add it to the pan. Now, actually, you could use like a foot soaking pan. What are they called? I don't know what they're called, but I didn't have one, so I had a pan, so I'm using a pan. Alright, I'm gonna grab some green tea bags. I'm gonna take 2 green tea bags, but I add 2 more later, just because I don't think 2 tea bags was enough, so I add 2. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put a plate right on top of that pan, so I can cut my lemon. I'm gonna add 1 lemon half to this DIY nail soak. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my lemon in half. And actually, you probably couldn't, add the whole lemon. But I didn't think I needed the whole lemon, so I'm just gonna cut it in half and save the other half for later or for something else. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the lemon. Okay, let me take the plate off, and I'm gonna go ahead and just squeeze the lemon in there. Now, you can definitely use a juicer. I don't even know where our juicer is, so I just went ahead and squeezed it. And then I just kind of got out the pulp with a spoon, and then I kind of just mixed it around in there. Is that what you call the inside of a lemon pulp? I don't know. But I went ahead and took my spoon and just got that pulp out, because I feel like, that's also very good for your nails, because lemon is rich in vitamins that help your nails. So, and I'm going to add one of my favorite DIY remedies for nails is honey. I went ahead and just added, I don't know, like a tablespoon. I don't know, I just kind of dumped it in there. I don't know, like a tablespoon. And I know what you're thinking, where's the apple cider vinegar? I know, I was gonna add apple cider vinegar to this DIY nail soak, but I forgot to. All I had to do was add like 2 tablespoons of it in here, because I've always heard that apple cider vinegar is great for your feet and your toes, but I forgot to put it in here. But stay tuned, because this video is kind of like a whole routine that I did to fix my nails, so I do use it later, so stay tuned. So I went ahead and added those 2 other green tea bags, because I felt like 2 was not enough, so I added 4. just because usually when I do DIY nail soaks for my nails, I add 2 green tea bags. So I thought for my feet, I would add 2 extra because, it's a bigger nail soak, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so I went ahead and plunged my feet into it, and at this time the water was warm because I added 2 cups of hot water, but then it kind of cooled down when I was like putting the green tea in and putting the lemon in and the honey and everything, which was perfect because you do not want it hot to like burn yourself or something. So you don't want it hot, but you don't want it cold either, because it does not work as well if it's cold. Like warm, pretty much almost hot but not burning you, but warm water I found works the best with these toe soaks because it just, I don't know, just really relieves your muscles and it just really helps your nails. So I definitely recommend always doing these DIY nail soaks with warm water. Of course not hot, don't burn yourself, but warm water. So I went ahead and soaked my feet for 30 minutes, and let me tell you, those were 30 minutes of like awesomeness because my feet felt so good after this 30 minutes. I felt like they were like rejuvenated, like my muscles were rejuvenated. And of course, look at my nails. Like I feel like they look so much better after I soaked them. Like, oh my goodness, I loved doing this DIY nail soak. It was very relaxing. I mean, it was awesome. Anyways, so that is what my toes look like. They look pretty good, but this is not the end of this routine. We're gonna keep going. All right. So after I took my fitses out of the soak, I went ahead and added my favorite moisturizer, which is extra virgin olive oil. Yeah, I love using extra virgin olive oil to moisturize my toenails and of course, my fingernails, because I feel like it is such a good moisturizer. And I definitely recommend if you're going to use it, make sure you get extra virgin olive oil because it is the most healthy and natural for your nails. So you want to make sure you're not using like, I don't know, the other chemical stuff, because extra virgin olive oil means it's cold pressed to get the oil from the olive. It's not, it's not, they didn't use chemicals to get the oil out of the olive. You don't want that stuff. So yeah, try your best to get extra virgin olive oil. So I went ahead and just scrubbed my feet and my toenails with some olive oil on a toothbrush, and there we go. After one DIY nail soak and some olive oil, this is what they look like, and I think they look so much better than what we started with, but this routine is not over yet. So, alright, so my feet, of course, felt better, and my toenails looked better, but I want to keep going because this is kind of like, I don't know, it's an ongoing thing, taking care of your nails. So the next thing I'm gonna do is for the next, I don't know, probably 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna go ahead and keep applying olive oil to my toes every single day, once a day, and then I will catch up with you after those 2 weeks. So with the power of editing, we're going to now skip 2 weeks into the future and see what my toes look like after I've moisturized them. I didn't do another DIY nail soak, but I've moisturized them with olive oil once a day for these 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and see what they look like. Alright, here are my toenails. I think they look so much better. It has been 2 weeks since we did our DIY nail soak, but I have been applying olive oil to them once a day, every day since then, and I think they look so much better. They've grown out, and I've noticed that they are stronger too. But the whole point of this routine is to get them to grow out so I can grow out the little bruises, like nail bruises I have. So we're gonna do another DIY nail soak, and yes, I'm grabbing my apple cider vinegar, and also I got in those 2 weeks I decided to purchase a little like storage box. Well, it was the only thing Walmart had. They didn't have like a toe soaking thing. I'm gonna grab a small storage box to soak my nails in. So yes, I have official like nail soaking storage box, and I'm gonna add 5 tea bags in there because I really want to amp this up, and I love the green tea last time. And then I'm gonna add honey again, as usual. You know how much I love putting honey in DIY soaks. And then I'm gonna add the lemon, but I found my juicer, so I went ahead and juiced the lemon. And then I add my apple cider vinegar. Now I just suggest add like, I don't know, 2 to 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I think I added a little too much, because you don't want too much apple cider vinegar because it might be a little stinging to your feet, so you don't want to add too much. So probably 2 to 3 tablespoons, or maybe, I don't know, 1 to 2 to 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar would probably be good enough. But of course you make it you, so you might want to add it less or more. But I went ahead and did that, and then I just plunged my feet in and I was soaking again. Okay, the DIY nail soak that I did 2 weeks ago was so great. It was so relaxing and fun. And this one was too. I soaked my nails for 30 minutes again, and it was pretty enjoyable. I think I added a little too much apple cider vinegar though, because it was a little stinging. And here is my toes after 30 minutes, and I think they look great. I just love doing these DIY toe soaks because I feel like my feet and my nails are so rejuvenated afterwards. And then I went ahead and took my toesies out of the DIY nail soak, and then I just added some more olive oil, and I just continue. I'm still continuing this process of doing this with my toes, and I gotta say it has really helped, because here's what they look like after 2 weeks of doing this. Now I've only done in 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, I've only done 2 DIY nail soaks, but I feel like my nails have grown out, and I've applied olive oil every single day, and I think they look so much better. So I'm going to keep you updated on how they look, but I think now they look great, and I'm going to keep going. And you know, growing your nails is a process, so I'm going to keep going. Alright, I hope you got value out of this video and that you try one of these DIY nail soaks, or maybe some olive oil or something like that. What is like your nail care routine for your feet? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you took this time with me, and I will see you next Friday. Bye!